Oh man, this is what happens when you don't go there and hand pick the lumber yourself. This is covered in mold. Gross. We are building a 3-foot tall-ish, 12-foot wide half pipe. Baby. Part 1 of this multi-part series. Let's get to it. All right, first we're going to cut a radius. This is one of the more fun parts of ramp building, drawing and cutting radiuses. This is a good time, but it is a little hard because math. This will be one cutout. I've drawn a line right here. I've drawn another line here. This line is exactly the height of the radius I'm going to draw. Somewhere on here, I will have an anchor point, and we're gonna swing a line. Now, the complicated part is that I would like this radius to land somewhere about 2 feet in, because I wanna have at least a 2-foot deck here. I built a little grid for both height of the ramp and width of the deck. I've swung a couple radii, to try to find that point that I like. So we're gonna go with a 7'3" radius. There's a lot of ways to do this, but what I do is I put that screw at the anchor point I've decided and hook my tape measure there. And then I just hold the pencil right at what I need, and I very carefully swing this line. Here's my kind of grid I made. This would be a 3-foot ramp. This would be 33 inches, this would be 30 inches, and I swung my line and it kind of intersected really nicely right there. This half pipe behind me is about 30 inches, and it is a 7'6" radius. This half pipe behind me is 3 foot tall, and it is a 7'10" radius. On the half pipe we're about to build, it will be a tiny bit bigger than this, and a tiny bit steeper than this. If you could save a lot of money on lumber if you're careful about how you do this. For example, the deck of this ramp will be built in. It's right there, there's the deck. So I don't have to build a separate structure for the deck. By making it less than 3 feet, I can take this radius here and then trace it here, and I can get 2 out of this 1 piece of plywood. Because 3/4 inch plywood sheets are $50. Yes, you can save $50 by getting 2 cuts out of each of these. And that all depends on where you line up these pieces.